The Ford Mustang is a series of American automobiles manufactured by Ford. In continuous production since 1964, the Mustang is currently the longest produced Ford car nameplate. Currently in its sixth generation, it is the fifth best-selling Ford car nameplate. The namesake of the pony car automobile segment, the Mustang was developed as a highly styled line of sporty coupes and convertibles derived from existing model lines, initially distinguished by long hood, short deck proportions. Originally predicted to sell 100,000 vehicles yearly, the 1965 Mustang became the most successful vehicle launch since the 1927 Model A introduced on April 17, 1964. 16 days after the Plymouth Barracuda, over 400,000 units were sold in its first year. The one-millionth Mustang was sold within 2 years of its launch. In August 2018, Ford produced the 10-millionth Mustang, matching the first 1965 Mustang. The vehicle was a 2019 Wimbledon White convertible with a V8 engine. The success of the Mustang launch led to multiple competitors from other American manufacturers, including the Chevrolet Camaro and Pontiac Firebird, 1967, AMC Javelin, 1968, and Dodge Challenger, 1970. The Mustang also had an effect on designs of coupes worldwide, leading to the marketing of the Toyota Celica and Ford Capri in the United States, the latter, by Lincoln Mercury. The Mercury Cougar was launched in 1967 as a unique-bodied higher trim alternative to the Mustang. During the 1970s, it included more features and was marketed as a personal luxury car. From 1965 until 2004, the Mustang shared chassis commonality with other Ford model lines, staying rear-wheel drive throughout its production. From 1965 to 1973, the Mustang was derived from the 1960 Ford Falcon Compact. From 1974 until 1978, the Mustang, denoted Mustang II, was a longer wheelbase version of the Ford Pinto. From 1979 until 2004, the Mustang shared its Fox platform chassis with 14 other Ford vehicles, becoming the final one to use the Fox architecture. Since 2005, Ford has produced 2 generations of the Mustang, each using a distinct platform unique to the model line. Through its production, multiple nameplates have been associated with the Ford Mustang series, including GT, Mach 1, Boss 302/429, Cobra, separate from Shelby Cobra, and Bullet, along with 5.0 fender badging, denoting 4.9 LOHV or 5.0 LDOHC V8 engines. Name: Executive stylist John Najjar, who was a fan of the World War II P-51 Mustang fighter plane, is credited by Ford with suggesting the name. Najjar co-designed the first prototype of the Ford Mustang known as the Ford Mustang I in 1961, working jointly with fellow Ford stylist Philip T. Clark. The Mustang I made its formal debut at the United States Grand Prix in Watkins Glen, New York, on October 7, 1962, where test driver and contemporary Formula One race driver Dan Gurney lapped the track in a demonstration using the second race prototype. An alternative view was that Robert J. Eggert, Ford Division Market Research Manager, first suggested the Mustang name. Eggert, a breeder of quarter horses, received a birthday present from his wife of the book, The Mustangs by J. Frank Dobie, in 1960. Later, the book's title gave him the idea of adding the Mustang name for Ford's new concept car. The designer preferred Cougar. Early styling bucks can be seen wearing a Cougar grill emblem, or Torino. An advertising campaign using the Torino name was actually prepared, while Henry Ford II wanted T-Bird too. As the person responsible for Ford's research on potential names, Eggert added Mustang to the list to be tested by focus groups. Mustang, by a wide margin, came out on top under the heading, Suitability as Name for the Special Car. The name could not be used in Germany, however, because it was owned by Krupp, which had manufactured trucks between 1951 and 1964 with the name Mustang. Ford refused to buy the name for about $10,000, equivalent to $94,356 in 2022, from Krupp at the time. Kreidler, a manufacturer of mopeds, also used the name, so Mustangs were sold in Germany as T5s until December 1978. Sixth generation, S550, 2015. The sixth generation Mustang was unveiled on December 5, 2013, in Dearborn, Michigan, New York, Los Angeles, California, Barcelona, Spain, Shanghai, China, and Sydney, Australia. The internal project code name is S550. Changes include a body widened by 1.5 inches and lowered 1.4 inches, a trapezoidal grille, and a 2.75-inch lower deck lid, as well as new colors. The passenger volume is increased to 84.5 cubic feet, the wheelbase is still 8 feet 11.1 inches. 107.1 inches, and 3 engine options are available. A newly developed 2.3L EcoBoost 310 horsepower 4-cylinder introduced to reach high-tariff global markets like China, 3.7L 300 horsepower V6, or 5.0L Coyote 435 horsepower V8, with either a GetRag 6-speed manual or 6-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters. A new independent rear suspension, IRS, system was developed specifically for the new model. It also became the first version factory designed as a right-hand drive export model to be sold overseas through Ford new car dealerships in right-hand drive markets. During this model year, left-hand drive versions were expanded to new export markets. In February 2015, the Mustang earned a 5-star rating from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, for front, side, and rollover crash protection. In May 2015, Ford issued a recall involving 19,486 of the 2015 Ford Mustang with the 2.3L EcoBoost turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with a production date between February 14, 2014, and February 10, 2015, that were built at the Flat Rock Assembly Plant. As of June 2015, 1 million Mustangs, between 2005 and 2011, and GTs, between 2005 and 2006, were affected by a recall of airbags made by Takata Corporation. This was after Takata announced that it was recalling 33.8 million vehicles in the US for airbags that could explode and send metal pieces flying at drivers and passengers. Euro NCAP crash-tested the left-hand drive LHD European version of the 2017 Mustang, which received only 2 stars due to the lack of auto safety features such as lane assist and auto braking. Euro NCAP also pointed to insufficient pressure of the airbag resulting in the driver's head hitting the steering wheel. In the full-width test, the rear passenger slipped under the seatbelt. The 2018 model year Mustang was released in the third quarter of 2017 in North America and by 2018 globally. It featured a minor redesign to the exterior. The 2018 Mustang engine lineup was revised. The 3.7L V6 was dropped and the 2.3L i4 EcoBoost, direct injection turbocharged, engine now serves as the base power plant for the Mustang, producing 310 horsepower, 231 kilowatts, and 350 lb-ft, 475 Nm of torque when using 93-octane fuel. The 5.0L V8 gets a power increase to 460 horsepower, 343 kilowatts, and 420 lb-ft, 569 Nm of torque. The automatic transmission in both engines is now a 10-speed Ford 10R80. In January 2018, Ford displayed a prototype of the special edition 2018 Bullet model, to be released in the summer. This vehicle commemorated the 50th anniversary of the movie Bullet that helped attract interest in the marque. For the 2019 model year, Ford revised many components on the 2019 Shelby GT350, including stickier Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires along with steering and suspension components. The 2020 model year saw the reintroduction of the GT500. The 2020 GT500 includes a hand-built 5.2-liter Predator aluminum alloy V8 engine with a 2.65-liter Roots-type supercharger. The Shelby GT500 produces 760 horsepower, 567 kilowatts, 771 PS, and 625 lb-ft, 847 Nm of torque. The GT350 was discontinued at the end of the 2020 model year. For the 2021 model year, Ford reintroduced the Mach 1 after a 17-year hiatus. The 2021 Mach 1 utilizes the current Coyote 5.0L engine with GT350 parts, including the intake manifold, increasing performance to 480 horsepower, 358 kilowatts, at 7,000 RPM and 420 lb-ft, 569 Nm, at 4,600 RPM, in addition to utilizing the GT350's lightweight Tremec 6-speed manual transmission, oil filter adapter, engine oil cooler, and front and rear subframe. The Mach 1 also utilizes parts from the GT500, including the rear axle cooling system, rear toe link, and rear diffuser.